Hello and welcome students. In my new video, this is the second part of the electric current and its effects. So, we have learned in the previous video that there is a circuit made up of bulb, switch, cell. So, we can say these are the components. And also we have learned in the last video about the symbols that are used for the electric components that are used in the circuits. So as you can see, there is a bulb symbol. You can see bulb is glowing, and circuit, that is closed switch and cell. So these are some components. Like a source of electric current, we can say bulb or battery, cell or battery. And a conducting wire means wire that are connecting the appliance with the battery or cell. And next is any electric appliance like bulb and a switch. These are parts of the electric circuits. So today in this video, we will know about these components one by one. So let's start. So first component will take electric battery. So the combination of two or more cells is called a battery. In a battery, electric cells can be connected in series or parallel. Means we can say when we connect more than two cells, it is known as battery. So they can be connected in two types. They can be in series and they can be parallel. So first we will take about the series. Here you can see this is the circuit. This is the circuit diagram. So you can see there are three cells, 1, 2, 3, and they are connected each other one by one. So here you can see this is the positive terminal of cell and this is the negative terminal of the cell. And the next cell, this is the positive terminal and this is the negative terminal. So you can see here the negative terminal of one cell is connected to the positive terminal of next cell. Same as here, the negative terminal of this second cell is connected with the positive terminal of this third cell. So they are connected with each other in series. That's why this connection is known as series. And here you can see this is a switch and this is a open. Switch is open. Means here you can see connection is lost. So current will not flow and bulb does not glow because current is not flowing. Actually this is a open circuit. So that's why this is open incomplete circuits. That's why current will not flow and bulb will not glow. So this type of connection of cells is known as series, and this is a battery because here you can see more than one cell are connected to each other. And second type of connection is parallel connection. Actually in many devices, cells are not placed one after the other. As the TV remote you have seen, TV remote control. In this, two cells are placed side by side in a cell holder to make a battery. So in this case, the positive terminal of one cell is connected to the negative terminal of the other cell by a metal strip in the cell holder of the TV remote. you can see here, this is a metal case, sorry, this is a case, or we can say holder. You will see this type of holder in remote control of TV or any remote control car. So here you can see this is the cell holder, and this red color strip, it is a metal strip that connect to cells. This is a negative terminal of this cell, and this is a positive terminal of this cells. Both are connected to each other with the help of this metal strip. So, but they are connected likewise in series, but they are placed parallel to each other. That's why this type of connection is known as parallel connection. So, example of parallel connection is the TV remote control and remote control car, and the series connection in the series. You can see this type of cells arranged. You can see in the torch. They are arranged in torch in series. So, example of series is torch, and the example of parallel is remote control car, or even you can see this type of arrangement in the radio also. So these are two types of batteries. Next component of the circuit is bulb. Here you can see this is the diagram of bulb. This is the metal tip that is placed into the holder, and this you can see here, this is filament. This filament is made of tungsten. Tungsten is the alloy. So here you can see this filament is connected with this tip with the help of these two wires. So when it is placed into the holder and switch on, current flow from here and reach into the filament, and filament becomes hot white and it glow, and bulb glow and give you light. Next component of the circuit is switch or key. Actually it is used to break or close the circuit. Next is connecting wire, or you can say conducting wire. Actually they are made up of conductors. So we know most metals are good conductors like copper and silver. They offers very little resistance. That's why they are good conductors. Next you can see ammeter and voltmeter. So ammeter is a device which is used to measure the amount of electric current flowing through a circuit. They are placed into the circuit to measure the amount of electric current. Next one is voltmeter. Voltmeter is also a device which is used to measure the potential difference between the two terminals of circuit. Means they measure the quantity of, we can say quantity of the electricity or electric current, how they are strong or weak. So these are two devices that can be connected with the circuit. Next topic comes resistance. Resistance is the opposing property of a material which opposes the flow of electric current through it. Lower the resistance, greater the current flowing. Means any wire that has low resistance, that means greater the current flowing. Actually, as we know, resistance is the restriction in the path of the electric current. So if the resistance is high, so the current will not flow. We can say flow will slow. So metals have very low resistance. That's why they are good conductors. They oppose very less metals oppose the very less path of the current, flowing current. And next is wood, plastic, rubber. They have high resistance. That's why they are poor conductors, means they oppose the path very much. We will meet in the new video. Till then, bye bye.